Hello, it's Cameron from Breaking PG. Now what you're about to hear is a small 5-minute interview I did with the former 4-time ECW World Heavyweight Champion, the franchise, the Triple Threat, Shane Douglas. I did this interview after attending his An Evening With session at the Queen's in Birkenhead, the pub on the corner there. You may know it if you're from the Birkenhead area. Great show, incredibly funny stories, incredibly funny guy, really nice to talk to. Very friendly with the fans, and I'd like to give Shane a big thanks for allowing me to do this small interview, and of course a massive thank you to the Mystery Island, little shop in Birkenhead up on Oxton Road, number 56. I would check it out if you're a fan of wrestling. They facilitated this, they did the event, they set it all up, they allowed me to get this small interview with him, and I hope you enjoy this, and please make sure you check that shop out, because they're a great bunch of people, and they deserve all your custom. Okay, so coming up is that interview, and I hope you enjoy it.
Please don't take my signing as I'm paying attention. I'm just as well.
That's fine. Cameron from Breaking PG sitting here with the franchise Shane Douglas. Just got a few quick questions for you, just to get this out of the way as soon as we can. Not taking up too much of your time.
I'll keep on signing. It's good and ask me.
Okay, I'm just going to ask the questions my friends have asked me to ask you. So, from my friend Connor, he just wants to know what went through your mind when you first won the ECW title, when you were told you were first going to win that.
When I first won it, I was sort of perplexed because I thought there were a lot more talented guys to win it. Like I said earlier in the meet and greet tonight, the evening with, to me, I was always able to put myself on the ladder where I belonged.
Yeah.
And we had a pretty talented crew in ECW, and it took some time to sink in that I was going to be the go-to guy in ECW.
Yeah. You were saying about obviously the issues with Shawn Michaels and the issues with Ric Flair, which we won't go into too much because we don't want to ruin your other shows if anyone listens. What did you think was the worst for the backstage politics? Was it the WWE with the Clique, or was it WCW's NWO sort of thing?
They were both equally damaging. When anytime you let the inmates run the asylum, the company's no longer running as an autonomous company. So if I decide as the boss we're going to do A, B, and C, and yet the inmates decide they're going to do D, E, F, the company's off track.
Yeah.
And if you as a boss aren't pissed about that, like Vince apparently wasn't pissed about it, then you deserve what you get. And what Vince has gotten is in 15 years, he's lost 90% of his audience.
Yeah.
Where the fans in the U.S. are saying, fuck you, I don't like this stuff. It's pretty damn clear that you're wrong and they're right. Because you've only got 10% left and 90% that have left. So, you have to ask yourself at that point, who's right and who's wrong?
Yeah.
Vince would never say he's wrong.
No, I think his ego won't allow him.
That's right.
Yeah. Just two more questions. Just a first quick one. If you could have worked with anyone, past, present, who you didn't, and current, who you didn't get a chance to work with, who would that be?
I would have loved to work, when I was at the peak of what I was doing, I would have loved to have worked with Harley Race.
Yeah.
Harley was such a special talent.
Yeah, I listen to the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast a lot, and you're not the only person who talks so highly about Harley Race. So
incredible.
Yeah.
And that's not just because he was a great guy. He was, when you looked at him in a picture, you went, this guy's the world champion. But then you learned your craft and you watched him. He was amazing.
I thought it didn't help as well, because I've had stories he could kick the shit out of literally anyone he wanted to as well.
Yeah. Harley's a tough guy, but he was also an incredible performer.
Yeah. Last question then is just, what have you got planned next after this speaking tour you've got?
Other than the new company, nothing. I'm working on getting that started. My guess is the next time I come to England will be the last go around for the franchise.
Yeah.
I would love to keep doing this forever, but this is a young man's business, and I'm more than willing to step aside for the young guys But by the same token, I want to say goodbye to the fans one last time.
Yeah.
And I think I've earned that right.
Definitely.
To say goodbye to the fans and thank them for what they've afforded me. And that's all I've wanted to do.
Well, thanks very much for doing this with me, and hopefully I'll see you when you next come back to England.
Thank you, mate, very much. Appreciate it, bud.
Thanks for doing that with
Thank
me.
you, sir. You're welcome.